Hello! Alrighty, welcome back to AtlantPhoenixEsports YouTube channel. My name is Christopher. Still don't have an intro. But today, what we are gonna do is another Minecraft update. So for the most part, I believe this is complete. I mean, there are some things I still want to work on it, but for the most part, it is done. The only thing that is still left to do is to put in the elevators, which I believe, yeah, so I got hollowed out this one. So this one and then the one over there, those will be the elevators for the parking garage, and then the other two, that one and that one, they are going to be for a stairwell. So I did add some solar panels to this. That way, uh, not only so this could power the lights, maybe not the elevators, but definitely at least powering the lights for this, which I'm just using lanterns. I could have used glowstone, but that would require each layer being two thickness instead of just one thickness. So yeah. Also, I don't really have any plans for this. I mean, I'm not exactly sure what we could put in here because it's such a small area. But anyway, I may make some changes here and there, but for the most part, I am liking how it is looking right now. The only things I would really change would be kind of like cosmetics and stuff, kind of like over here. Marking these for handicap. That way, because this is just not only the ground floor, but also just easy entry into the first one of the buildings right here. So possibly making some of these handicap. I'm not sure yet, but other than that, it's for the most part fairly done. The next thing that's going to be working on will be this building and then this parking garage over here. So I am excited about that. Also, I did think of some things that we could possibly add to over here. Because I did notice that we do have, it's a lot of bareness over here in the entryway. It's like, on the hallways, there is something, but over here, it's kind of bare. So possibly putting in some, like, arcade cabinets for people to play with and mess around with while they are waiting in the, well, I guess in the lobby. I'll probably also work on some more beautification of this, putting in some trees, kind of letting the grass grow a little bit, just so it doesn't look as flat. So what I could do is kind of show you. So I need bone. Here it is. This is what I kind of did with over there, but like I'll just like put some bone meal, kind of like this, kind of like make the grass seem more alive, I guess, or I guess making the area seem more alive. So kind of like this. Um, we might make some like patio seating, like kind of over here as like another like hangout area in the on the outside. That might be something I might work on. And then what I'll also do is start planning out the other buildings. I definitely want to finish at least with the esports side before working on the entertainment side. So that would mean that after the two builds over here, the second office building and the second parking garage, I'll need to work on the esports arena. Now, I'm not entirely sure how big I want it to be. I'll probably do some research on some other venues. Possibly, I want to be able to hold like a lot of people in there, so I might make it kind of big, but I'll definitely see. Um, Over here, I don't think there's really much other stuff that's like updated. I definitely need to fix the map because I do believe some of it is not up to date, so I might need to fix at least that map to there. And then also add in the other maps. Might also put some trees over here. Did I put any trees over here? I did not, but I might just to kind of get some more greenery there. Plus also some things that I have been thinking about for this build is have different versions of it. So like there could be one that is kind of like Christmassy themed, you know, for like the holidays, you know, put some like snow there, you know, maybe put some Christmas trees. Granted, this is Georgia, so snow is kind of, you know, but you know, it's just something to think about. Also, maybe like a Halloween type theme. Definitely trying to mess around with the world edits, so it's kind of like changing the time of day and adding kind of like the aesthetics to it. Plus, also, there is one version that I do want to make with this is like because this is gonna be like our main like grassy kind of like area for like events and stuff, I think. So kind of like what we could definitely do is I can mow the lawn, which will just basically just me getting rid of most of this, and then building a stage. I think I've mentioned this in a prior video, but kind of I'll build a stage right here for the opening ceremony. Basically, like the event announcing, hey, it's complete. You know, it's done. Why don't you guys come over? You know, big party. I definitely think that will be cool. Also, something interesting to notice is that while this building is only 3 floors tall, this one is like 5. So definitely a lot of parking. And my goal is not to fill up each and every parking space here, but to have enough that we don't need more parking. So luckily we're gonna have another one over there, so that'll definitely help. Um, Also, I'm still trying to figure out what to add over onto these sides areas over here, and same with on the other side as well. I feel like this is a big room that we could, or big enough room that we could put another building or something here, but I'm not entirely sure what yet. If you guys have any ideas, you're more than welcome to drop them down in the comments of ideas that you may or may not want to see. An idea that I was thinking is possibly doing some making like a little foresty area. It'll definitely happen like after everything is like built. But you know, build like a little foresty area and have a bunch of nature paths through it, which I definitely think will be nice. I'm just kind of just spitballing at different ideas. I'm not sure how big I want the entertainment building. It's probably going to be wider and longer than the esports building. I watched this yesterday, or it was either yesterday or the day before. But apparently, Nike, yeah, you know the shoe brand, they have this large campus that's like we're talking like 70 buildings or something. I can't remember that's the exact number. This guy, he was doing like a tour of it. He didn't show all of it because a lot of it is definitely under wraps, and there's no way to put 70 buildings worth of content into like 10, 20 minutes worth of footage. But definitely something to think about because like I'm already thinking that this campus is gonna be big, but then I'm just like, wow, there's like college campuses and like actual like business campuses that are like way bigger. And then like, so I kind of think, okay, maybe we keep this area like open. That way we can use this for another building possibly in the future. Not exactly sure what, but definitely it would probably be another like office building. So we'll probably put one there and there. Um, if like we if we run out of room over here, I mean, I was thinking like maybe, you know, like 3 floors or 4 floors. I couldn't exactly remember how many floors I do want to put in here, but definitely. I mean, I can always redesign this so that way I just take off, you know, like this top layer and then just add another floor or two. Because I definitely don't want these buildings to be taller than this, but the entertainment building might overshadow some of the other areas because there is just so much that I want to put in there. Because not only are we going to be putting in classrooms for after school and GFA programs, or at least that's the goal. Also, I definitely want to put in at least a few like little studios, and they're not like, you know, like studios like movie studios, but like, you know, maybe put in a couple podcasts, or like generic podcast rooms, some for like recording music, or just like YouTube videos similar to like this, just like have rooms available for that people can like rent out, or if they're visiting the area, they can go over there, make content for their channels, and a bunch of other different things. And then I still want to do the other, like actually having like studios where like a couple different like hangars basically, that way we could film like actual stuff, like, you know, like if we wanted to film like TV shows or movies there, like they can rent and use the areas. So definitely the next step is going to be these two buildings right here, and then esports, and then entertainment. I know I've probably said this a couple of times, but you know, still. But overall, the area is looking very nice. I guess there's not a whole lot else left to say, but this is definitely a project that I'm very proud of, and I cannot wait for it to kind of be finished. But you know, I may always, you know, like come in and be like, oh, I got a brand new idea for something, and then just kind of just like do like little bits and like tweaks here and there. And you never know, I may visit this idea, you know, a couple years down the line and do a revamped design. Or if we actually do like build something similar to this, maybe I try to build it myself in Minecraft. Like try to recreate it. That is definitely a content idea. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoy, and we will see you all in the next video. All right.